Hi Pisces, welcome back. We'll go ahead and use this new deck that I have and get a card. Thematic message for Pisces. Pisces, messages for Pisces, please. Pisces people and placements, Pisces energy, please. Messages for the Pisces. Pisces, any other messages for Pisces? Pisces people. Pisces people and placements, please. Pisces energy. Okay, let's go ahead and see right off the bat. Something could be coming to an end or transforming in your real estate. You might have to communicate this with somebody or something in your emotional realm in general. It says, wise salt is the sacred ingredient of preservation. In due time and with due experience, the alchemist slowly develops these granules of wisdom that can someday be passed to another. Salt retains, preserves, and absorbs, and also protects, right? You use salt in different, like protection for your house. Salt retains, preserves, and absorbs. It brings complexity to flavors and grit to slippery roads. Such is the magic of Sal Sapiente. Someone who carries wise salt is immediately recognizable. Their words hold meaning. Their stories are deep and true. They have wisdom that cannot be attained by any other means than decades of pain and pleasure. You may experience wise salt through the elders of the community. When this card appears, know that everything you are going through will be of use down the line. Alchemically, you are being brined. Preserve what you can, let go of the rest, and lean heavily on your elders. Okay. You might need to cry, just like release emotional. I mean, right now, astrologically, as we approach next week, actually Monday, tomorrow, we're going to have Moon square Uranus. So that's kind of a frazzled energy. And then we're going to have Mars and Uranus conjoined as well. So there's a lot of like frazzled. Mars can rule anger as well, energy. So you might need to just let it out to try to ground yourself in any way that you can. Think of a few people in your life who seem to carry wise salt. What is it about them that makes it so? Was their depth easily acquired? Notice your interactions with salt today. Take an Epsom salt bath and use salt consciously in your meals. Bless and thank it for its qualities. Very interesting here. Let's see. I mean, I like how I talked about that grit because we have the Saturn and Neptune in retrograde right now with Pluto in retrograde. You know, there's just a lot of interesting energy right now. So anyways, Raven's Head, Caput Corby. 183. There could be a new start financially as well. A new gateway opening up with somebody you meet that might be a good partner financially. Though alchemy is filled with a myriad of open-ended symbols, the Raven's Head has a precise message. It arrives to mark the beginning of the work. This card indicates something has occurred, known or unknown, to initiate the spinning of the alchemical wheel. Yes, last Friday we had the new moon in Cancer, so there is a new cycle. With its mighty churning, things are about to change on every level. The Raven's work cannot be undone, just as the pill can't be unswallowed or the pearl turned back into sand. You may be overwhelmed or think the journey ahead is not for you. Your doubts matter not to the Raven, as its appearance signifies it has chosen you. You are ready, and the moment is now. Can you go back to the ways things were? Can you pretend nothing has changed? The Raven caws a clear no. It does not apologize, as it knows your destiny is great. A raven flying at night. Interesting. Maybe you're hearing crows more. As you step into the work, travel light. So there is a lot of Pluto oppositions this week as well. Pluto opposing Aquarius. Pluto's in Aquarius. Sorry, Pluto opposing Leo and Taurus energy, I believe, or opposing Leo. I don't know. And squaring. It's just a lot of strong oppositional or interesting energy with Pluto. As you step into the work, travel light, there is no need for additional baggage. Literally or metaphorically, everything you need awaits within the alchemical laboratory. The raven, with its trickster spirit, has many symbolic interpretations. And since Jupiter's in Gemini, we just moved out of Gemini, which is like the trickster. It is also linked to the Hierophant card, which is about commitment in the deck. So be on the lookout for a new teacher or mentor, or a new belief system as well. Okay, so we also have the despicable face with this, which says, is never seen, rather it is kept in hiding to save outward appearances. This card appears when something below the surface wants to be witnessed in order to be transformed. You might be doing shadow work or just taking some time out to go within and change those toxic cycles or patterns or thoughts. Everyone has their own version of the despicable face and their own reasons for assuming it's an abomination. It could be buried resentment and insecurity, or a physical characteristic that holds us back from expressing our true self. Remarkably, once revealed, it is not despicable at all. It is human. It is interesting. What once was thought of as error becomes an asset on our journey of alchemical transformation. This card connects us to others and to humanity as a whole. Through acceptance, we lift the veil of perfection and reclaim our energy. Honesty and acceptance are the balm that heals the most tender of wounds. So you might need to see your wounds from a really clear vantage point, really be honest about what you're seeing, and accept and realize it's not a bad thing, and just accept who you are, and that everybody has strengths and weaknesses. There is an equal but opposite force for everything in the universe, right? So if you're good at one thing, you're probably not going to be good at something else. This card may indicate fear of failure. Some are so afraid to make a mess that they never cook up anything in the laboratory. Try. The mess is alchemy underway. Interesting. Or just cook as well too. Try some cooking. Get some recipes going. When this card appears, it is important to notice what company surrounds you. Those who can see and accept all sides of you are true alchemical allies. Interesting. This is a really deep message. Of course, Pisces, we get the deep, deep message. Very deep. Let's see. Let's get some tarot. Tell us about Pisces energy, please. I'm just gonna move this deck. It's a bit much. Okay. Tell us about Pisces. Can you tell us about Pisces people and placements, please? Yeah, especially with the symbol that reminds me of a prohibited symbol. There could have been a disease here, or something that kind of went out, like a cancer of some sort of growth, with the devil on the bottom of the deck. Something that came from your lack of control over your own life, your lack of control over your over yourself or discipline in some regard. And there might be a need to reestablish that kind of prohibited, what's allowed, what's not. And as soon as you do this, you can see a rainbow shoots out, which is interesting. Pisces. Seven of Wands, this is all about protecting or guarding something as well as fighting for something as well. Pisces. Maybe you're ashamed about your financial strategy. I think it's not so much that you don't have finances, even it's more that maybe the process of going about it is not actually suiting you, and you might be in denial about this, or this might be part of what you need to face. Why do you what is your strategy for long-term security? Do you have a strategy for long-term security? Do you not? Why do you not have a strategy for long-term security? Do you not care about long-term security, etc.? So let's keep going for Pisces. Messages for Pisces. And if you don't, and maybe there's a lack of boundaries, which is impacting that long-term financial security that you're working towards. There's a lack of boundaries around this, or lack of structure. You might need to leave something behind emotionally. This could be a home matter, and you might be fighting for another option or another person you want to work with. Pisces. Oh wow. Yeah, you might be keeping this secret that you actually want to be single from somebody. You want to establish more of that beautiful, strong financial independence, but you might be having to keep this in secret, actually, because there might be people around you that don't want this to happen for you, or are using you financially, so this is not to their benefit, right? Because they're used to you being a sucker, you being way too emotional or something, right? I think you're wanting to expand. I think there's a sense of wanting to expand here or something. But yeah, we might just Pisces. Any last messages for Pisces? Yeah, you're working on something. I think as you juggle your priorities at this time, financial obligations, and work with other people, maybe somebody else who would be a better, a financial advisor or somebody else, that you're looking to achieve ultimate contentment and stability. Yeah, there's a new gateway opening up in finances here in some regard. Could be with another person, two assertive individuals coming together. Okay, interesting. Pisces, tell us about Pisces. Pisces, people and placements, please. Pisces, Pisces. Finances, exactly. Yeah, and this is going to lead to a lot more contentment, personal contentment. I mean, you'll feel more, because you can only have finances if you love yourself. And a lot of Pisces can victimize themselves because they think that other people, they need to serve them for some reason. Really, this is a martyr complex. You did not get your needs met most likely in your early parenting. Pisces can mean Neptune, which is an illusion parent figure, or a parent figure that is not present. So you kind of like embody this, and then you kind of hurt yourself because you don't know any better. But if you had earth sign placements in your chart, that would really help you, and you might be tapping into those placements in your chart. We do have another full moon in Capricorn in late July, so there will be like a coming of realization, a final conclusive realization about what do I need to do to take mastery and control over my finances, or am I going to continue to allow other people to take control over my finances? And I don't think that's an option anymore. So interesting energy, because we did see Raven's Head, which means like you can't go back from this point. Like something needs to change. And it looks to me like you're coming into a collaboration elsewhere, or you're looking at options in general. Maybe you didn't do that before, you weren't strategizing something before, I don't know, but very interesting. Very interesting. Bless the ancestors around. Pisces, tell us about Pisces. What do you need, Pisces people? And placements to know Pisces people. Sorry, just Pisces, messages for Pisces people and placements, please, Pisces. Maybe you're just getting more serious about these matters as well. A meeting with a stranger could be important, Pisces. This person could be from somewhere else, or maybe your spirit guides are also reaching out to help, Pisces. You're on the road to success, which is beautiful energy right on top of the Nine of Cups and finances with the Three of Pentacles there. Wow. Beautiful. I remember a reading we did a bit ago where it was just like success, success, success. So, yeah, you might be parting ways in a finance or business to move towards a new opportunity, or you might be solidifying something with somebody else, entering a different contract, a bit different business contract maybe, or something that respects you more. So this is in affairs related to your family. You're on the road to success is what I'm kind of seeing, especially since it's near the Nine of Pentacles over here. I think they're approving your want to be less codependent and more independent of maybe your real estate situation or a family in general. Interesting. A distant friend is thinking of you, and that's right over the Three of Pentacles with the Three of Cups. So yeah, this is definitely a friend energy. Yeah, so I think you're just trying to maintain the peace, and that's why you're keeping things secretive or strategizing and quiet, which is really, really, really smart, especially if you have controlling, vindictive, mean people around you. Like some people are not dealing with the aspects right now because it's squaring them left and right. Like maybe they're a Taurus or something, and they're really possessive and territorial of you and your finances, and they're scared they're going to lose a financial, stability that you provided, but you provided at the loss of your own. Right? So Pisces, messages for Pisces, messages for Pisces people and placements. Yeah. I don't think you're communicating with this person, but you're doing it so that you can maintain peace. You might be keeping things quiet, basically secretive. Yeah, you might be dealing with some fear or worries or tense situations in regards to your finance. Well, I didn't mean to say finances. Could be finances. Yeah, you could be fighting with somebody about finances, and with your family. Like maybe there's a dichotomy here of like a distant friend who is a goal-oriented person and a family or something, but it looks like you're overcoming these obstacles in your family, in your real estate. And you could be doing this through using your brain, your cunning, your shrewdness, your resourcefulness. So that's wonderful. Great worry over nothing, exactly, with a new venture right under that. A fresh start, new creative ideas. Pisces people and placements, Pisces. That's really cool energy, actually, Pisces. Because it's funny how the dagger comes between, like almost a barrier, which I was saying here in this card, you need to prohibit something. And the sword can be like, I'm cutting something out, I'm cutting something off. And that's with communication, you're doing that. Interesting energy. Yeah, involvement with the law. This could be a court situation. You're on the road to success, though. Could be in a divorce or something. Wow. Oogie doogie. Sorry. Let's see, what else do we need for Pisces? Best advice for Pisces. Sever vows of poverty. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. Since the universe just comes from our subconscious, right? I think you'd agree, Pisces, that whatever you think about probably manifests, especially if you have like Capricorn or Saturn qualities that are with that moon or with your sun sign. Or anything like that, but yeah, what you believe manifests. So if you don't believe you're worthy of something, then you don't get it, right? So release resentments about money on the bottom of the deck. Wow. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances only pushes abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world. And this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. You might actually attract somebody who wants to help you. Interesting energy. I think I'm going to end it there. I hope you like this reading. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe, or hit the Buy Me a Coffee link if you want to leave a tip. I really appreciate the support on the videos. It really motivates me to put more out when I see more views and more likes and stuff like that. So thank you so much. Take care.